video. Learners, I will be introducing you to the concept of management in this my introductory video. We will be covering a series of topics on different aspects of management, marketing, promotions, communications, as well as CRM. So let's start with the first video. If you like my presentation, this video, the concept, please like, share and subscribe to promote my video. Let us begin. Management is a wonderful concept. It's a universal phenomenon. It exists everywhere. It is all about people. It is all about the relationship that exists between people by virtue of the organization. These relationships are very complex and they are very close also. So taking care of the people and managing one of the most important resource of the organization, that is the human resource, is what management is all about. Managing men tactfully, that is what management stands for. So we split the word management and we carry it forward, and it becomes nothing but summarizes the entire philosophy of management, that is managing men and elaborating the T to tactfully, and that is what management is. That is, manage your men tactfully, and then the men will do the rest. We have a lot of resources at our disposal in the organization capacity, and that is why organizations are said to be powerhouse in today's economic conditions. Organizations create commodities, they create services, and when these services ultimately when they find buyers, they bring a lot of profits to the organization, which leads to prosperity of individuals, groups, as well as the nation. So if we have the right people in the organization and if we take care of our people, definitely the people are going to take care of all the other resources, and resources we are going to remember as 5 M's. Man being the most important of them, and the other resources are material, money, manpower, machine, as well as the mind power, which exists in the organization in the form of patents, in the form of flavors, in the form of copyrights, which are an intangible assets for the organization. The universality of management is admirable, and definitely the management concept is applicable everywhere, from managing a household to managing an armed force. Everywhere we follow the basic principles of management. Let us understand what are the nature or the characteristics of management. Management emphasizes on objectives. That is why we say that management is objective oriented. Objectives are like milestones. When we start our journey, definitely we have to keep our destination in mind, and that is what organization has in mind when it starts its journey, when it sets its objectives. So objectives are like the destinations which the organization strives to achieve. Management is carrying out the responsibility through others. One person can't do everything. Delegation is one of the basic principles of management, and coordination is said to be the essence of management. So, management, you have to make sure that people are there in different capacities and they work in harmony, in cordial manner, and they work with each other, along with each other as a team, and also lead the team whenever necessary. It is a continuous process, and that is what the third point explains, that management is a ceaseless procedure. Ceaseless means it never ceases to exist. It is always going on. It is a continuous process. Dynamism is another important characteristic of management. Management is dynamic. Dynamic means that management always changes with the changes in time. Business conditions can never remain static. They are always changing, both at the external level and as well as in the internal capacity. And the ability of management lies in the fact that they can change along with the change in the conditions. Management is multifaceted. It has got number of dimensions to manage. We will listen and hear more about it in the coming lectures. Management is both an art and science. Why an art? It is an art because it requires your personal individual touch, your own creativity, your own out of box thinking. And it is a science because there are wonderful principles in management, the principles which can be taught and which can be applied. That way, management is both art and science, but management is neither a pure art form nor a science. It is a profession because it is something which the student or the learner learns by devoting certain years of their life, and also They learn by through books, textbooks in recognized academic institutions, and they also get a degree which has got its due accreditation and affiliation, which proves that they have this knowledge to help them in future. So it is a profession, and of course it follows an ethical code of conduct, but it is not like a pure profession like that of a lawyer or a doctor. Management involves alternatives. You have to, as a manager, one has to find out alternatives, generate options, and then they have to brainstorm and find out the best option available, the most feasible option in the given scenario. Management isn't inflexible. That means management is very flexible. It has the ability to modify, to cope according to the circumstances, according to the need of the hour. And management has got universal application. It can be applied in any form. It can be applied in different ways. As I said, it can be applied in managing a household. It can also be applied to managing a army. So in introductory lecture, this first small video which I am posting this for you learners, it is all about introducing you to the wonderful concept of management. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you and happy learning.